We had greater than, less than, greater than. Pat yourself on the back if you got all those right. So that's only like a couple of us. All right. Let's talk about number 2 again. 1 1/3 times 3/4. It's less than 1 1/3. The key thing here, the only number that's different is 3/4. Is 3/4 bigger or less than 1? Is 3/4 bigger or less than 1?
Less.
All right. So if it's less than 1, I know my answer has to go down in value. I don't know what it is. I just know it's going to be smaller. Yeah. My bad. And then on the flip side, 1 1/2 times 3/5. It's got to be greater than 3/5. Remind me, why's it got to be greater than 3/5? Yeah, 1 1/2 is bigger, so when I multiply it by 3/5, it's going to be a bigger number. Guys, did I do any of the math here? Did I do any of the math here?
No.
No, I just use logic. You don't have to always do the math to get the right answer. Okay, I know if the number is bigger than 1, my product's going to be bigger. All right? I kind of switched it up on number 3 and put less than 1/3. So make sure you check those answers if they were right and fix them if they were wrong. I don't see enough checks on people's paper. You should be literally checking your paper if you had it right. Make sure you're checking if you had it right. Remember, I'm going to start collecting do nows, and if you don't have it checked or changed, that's going to be reflected in your grade. 2/10 is 2/10. 6/10 is 6/10. 13/10 is 1, and I had 3/10 left over. 1 and 3/10. And then I know 1/5 is 2/10. I saw people get to this part and then leave the decimal blank, which is crazy to me because they got this part right. 2/10 is 2/10. So don't give up at the end. If you got this part, you already knew the answer. I gave you the same thing as before. All right. This one's a little bit hard. I had a lot of different options. I circled them. I put true or false, so either one that you did, make sure you're checking your answers. I counted 3 squares, 9 triangles, 6 circles. The ratio of squares to circles is 3 to 6. Super true. B, the ratio of circles to squares is 9 to 6. Super false. I don't even have 9 circles. I just don't. C, for every 2 circles, there is 1 square. It's true. It doesn't look like it at first, but if you really look at the diagram, I see when I have 1 square, there's 2 circles. 1 square, 2 circles. 1 square, 2 circles. That's equivalent. 1 to 2 is the same as 3 to 6. So it's going to be the same thing. C is true.
Wait,
D, what's up?
you said there are 1 square to 2 circles?
No, 2 circles, so, yeah, same thing. 1 square, 2 circles. 1 square, 2 circles. 1 square, 2 circles.
Wait, I don't see it.
Okay. 1 square matches up with 2 circles. This square matches up with those 2 circles. This square can match up with those 2 circles. Nothing's left over. Every square has 2 circles that match. I need all heads up tracking the board. Nowhere else. D says every 2 triangles is 3 circles. That just makes no sense. I have way more triangles than circles, so I can't have less. But for every 2 circles, there are 3 triangles. If I had these 2 circles, I could count 1, 2, 3. I got these 2 circles, I could count 1, 2, 3. I have these 2 circles, I see 1, 2, 3. So those are kind of hard to see. All right, those are hard to see, but if you break up the diagram, you can see those little ratios. And then F and G are both true. F and G are both true. Because 6 to 9 is the same thing as 2 to 3. That's equivalent. Guys, make sure you have these formulas for the area written down. If you didn't write them down, those early finishers, you should know that the area of a parallelogram is, what's the area of a parallelogram?
Base times height.
Yeah, and then, I don't know, what I do for a triangle, when I'm doing the area of a triangle. I got to divide by 2 at the end. So I do base times height divided by 2. Jada, what do I divide by for a triangle? 2. By 3, right?
No.
2. All right, cool. Everybody flip the page. You guys are all going to, oh, what is this? That's what the last class did. What I'll tell you is that you've been doing this on your do now since the beginning of the year. And I would recommend putting the whole numbers over 1. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to do as many of these as you can. If you're having a trouble with the mixed numbers, do improper fractions. You got 2 minutes, the time just started. If you're having a hard time with the whole numbers, do improper fractions. Jermaine's right to work. Today, I don't mind if you're doing improper fractions only. That's fine. By the end of the week, we'll be doing mixed numbers too. Thank you. Leave it on. minute and 16 seconds left. All pencils should be moving. If I walk looking around and your pencil's not moving, there's no way you finished all 20 of these in 51 seconds. You should be writing. I broke my ankle a little bit. It's fine.
You broke your ankle?
No, rolled it.
Oh.
I don't know if it's broken or not, but I'm gonna go to a doctor later today. This is a pre-existing injury.